What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're doing a quick unboxing video. We're checking out another knife here in the channel. This particular one is coming from Sax Stuff. And shout out to Sax. Check out his channel here on YouTube. He makes knife and EDC content as well. This particular knife is coming via the Apex knife pass around, and it is nice and sealed. So we're gonna go ahead and cut right through it. Doing the honors today, we have the Vosteed Dachshund. Of course, I just unboxed this one here in the channel not that long ago. Really been having a blast with this one. Premium folder. M390 on the steel, titanium handles, crossbar lock, sheep's foot blade or reverse tanto, right? If you're on that crowd. But yeah, awesome knife. Really love everything about this one. Multiple deployment options. Really been having a blast. So this knife and every other knife, including the one in the box, is going to be linked down below. You can check out those links if you want to check availability, prices, details. I'll try to link to as many websites as possible. Of course, it does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you. With that in mind, I'm gonna do a little pinch grip right here on the Dachshund, and boom, there's one cut right there. I'll do another cut right here, bam. Then I'm gonna do a little insert cut right here, like so. I don't wanna go too deep. There we go. Do a letter opening style, and we are inside. The rest of it is, I know it's this flap here on the small flat rate boxes is glued, so I just have to do that with my hand. I'm trying to save the package if I can for Mother Nature, right? Trying to be eco-friendly, 2024, eco-friendly channel. How about that? All right, I do recycle most of these if they're in good shape whenever I do send the knife forward to the next person. So let's see. All right, got a bag inside a package inside of a package, the package that keeps on giving. How about that? So yeah, just some nice cushiony inside. And man, let me give you a little hint right there. Of course, you already knew based on the title and thumbnail what we were talking about here. We have a Benchmade, you guys. Benchmade goodie. What could it be? Now, obviously, by the time you're watching this video, I would have already edited the video, given it a title, made a thumbnail for it. But just know that going into it, right? The only hint that I have that I'm going to give you is right there, the mini Bugout, right? So if you've been with the channel so far, you know that I haven't checked out the actual full-size Bugout yet. So this mini version is going to be the first Bugout here in the channel. I got to tell you right off the bat, this box and everything, this box does not feel heavy at all. If I take a weight on the box with everything inside, it's coming in at 3.5 ounces. So that tells you that that Bugout in there is going to be very, very light, to say the least. So we got S30V manual opening, right? Everyday outdoors Benchmade mini Bugout. So let's go ahead and open it up. Got some peanuts here to snack on, right? You got a little Benchmade pouch. You got the Benchmade warranty and mains care instructions. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's go ahead and open this thing here, shall we? Well, bam. Here it is. Here it is, the mini Bugout. And it is just as lightweight as the box was. Feels really lightweight in the hand. The genuine access lock, of course, we have Benchmade to thank for, right? They gave us the access lock, which their patent ended, and now we have every company out there doing their version of the crossbar lock. Hey, guess what? The knife that we just used to unbox this knife was also a crossbar lock. That was the Dachshund, right, and many others. So back to the mini Bugout, we got those FRN scales, which are very light, and then we have the liners inside are just enough for the crossbar or access lock construction, and that's about it, right? This is like a light green color FRN, right? You got the very typical short pocket clip, deep carry pocket clip, which is reversible to the other side as well. On this particular one, deep carry. And yeah, we finally got a Benchmade Bugout, the mini version here in the channel. Of course, we can open with the crossbar lock or access lock or thumb studs. These are accented. Without further ado, boom, let's get this thing open here, shall we? And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Bugout mini version. There's a little bit of a coat on this one. I want to say it's a Cerakote. Feels like Cerakote. Let's see, this is the, doesn't say anything in the box. I'll definitely find out by the time I do the review video. But there's that iconic drop point blade on the Mini Bugout S30V steel. I love the accent gold thumb studs going on. And let's check out that action here. It definitely feels a little bit on the smaller side because it is a mini version of the full-size Bugout. Oh, they did? All right, let's see. Okay, so this guy is not on ball bearings. I believe it is on phosphor bronze washer. So when I do this, it takes a little bit to come back in. That's because, okay, it's not broken in. I mean, this feels pretty brand new, if you ask me. I know for a fact, probably, I don't know for a fact, but if I had to guess, probably Zach received these knives fairly recent to his channel, and he's getting them through the pass around here. And yeah, they are fairly new with just a little bit of light use. So if you're expecting the most drop shot action, just know you have to give it a little bit of a little bit of a swing back, and then that's how you're going to get it to close, just like that. Otherwise, it's not going to drop on its own, even if you engage or disengage the axis lock. So definitely have to give it the good old swing for it to close. So thumb deployment is good. Deploying it, all right, you do have to give it a little bit of a swing also if you want to deploy it, but using just the crossbar lock. Check out that reverse flick. Ooh, okay, I got my finger cut into the crossbar lock. Boom, there it is. All right, I want to use the meat of my middle finger, bam, to deploy, just like that. It's a little bit on the smaller side, so I'm trying to make sure I don't, I'm getting my index cut up in the middle there, kind of in the way. There it is. Boom, there it is. Yeah, once you get the handle, once you get the feel for it, you are good. Flat grind going on this one. Nice little swedge here towards the front for personality. That gray coat looks really good, and I bet this thing is super slicing, right? Ergonomically speaking, again, I have average hands, not the biggest of hands, not the smallest of hands. I'm able to get surprisingly a full 4-finger grip on this thing, right? So that's not bad at all, right? Very thin blade overall. And I bet this thing puts in work. We're going to do a very scientific cutting test here in just a moment. The FRN has the diamond pattern closer to the center section right here, which is nice. It kind of gives you something additional, right, to grip onto as compared to maybe just a plain orange peel FRN otherwise. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad it has that. And yeah, overall, an extremely lightweight knife. Let's just address the elephant in the room here. Under 2 ounces? I think so. I definitely think so. 1.5 ounces. Check that out. So very lightweight, to say the least. There's no doubt about that. I told you that even from when it was just carrying the box itself. Knife and box was not even all that heavy anyway. So definitely an ultra lightweight, and the smaller size makes really good fifth pocket carry, secondary carry, right? Just lightweight overall. Gym shorts carry. With that in mind, let's do some size comparisons, right? This guy's going to be on the smaller territory of things, if you would. So we'll do some smaller EDC knives of my own here. The Vosteed Corgi Pup. It's going to be a tad bit shorter. Here's the Vosteed Chipmunk. Similar sort of blade geometry, tad bit shorter as well. Check out the Vosteed Raccoon right here, right? They call the Raccoon for the longest time the Bugout killer. So yeah, something to be said there. Definitely a competitor to the full-size Benchmade Bugout. And here it is against the mini version. The CJRB Pyrite, right? Also very popular EDC knife right there. You guys be the judge. Again, just to give you a ballpark idea. Here's the Civivi Vision FG. That's going to be a larger knife. There's the Sentinel strike. So you get to see what that mini version, definitely on the short end of things, right? Where it looks like next to a full-blown larger size knife. Demko AD 20.5. Smaller brother, the Shark Cub. And the mini Bugout, still going to be mini. Right? Much smaller than both of those. And last but not least, there is your PM2 and your Para 3, right? So the mini, I think the full-size Bugout is somewhere along the lines of the Para 3, but this mini version obviously is a lot shorter than that. So a lot shorter than both PM2 and Para 3, without a doubt. So there you go. A little bit of a ballpark idea where this guy lands. Let's do our very scientific cutting test. And we got some everyday notebook paper here. Yeah, this thing is going to be very, very slicey without a doubt. And let's get some full slices going on here. All right, check that out. Just letting the blade run across the paper. And keep in mind, this is not brand new out of the box, right? This has already seen some use from some other YouTubers as well as part of the Apex knife pass around. But yeah, a very, very slicey EDC, to say the least. We know it can cut paper all day, every day. What about some cardboard? Got some everyday cardboard here, part of a Huggies diaper box. Single wall cardboard. When cutting cardboard, right? Don't cut perpendicular, but rather at an angle like this. And I'm going to get my full, you know, bare grip right here. And just, oh, wow. That was, wow, this thing is really slicey. I'm not exaggerating. So either it retains a pretty good edge, or this thing is fairly still brand new. But I'm telling you, this thing is very, very slicey. All right, look at that, right, to say the least. And there's a very narrow blade too, so obviously that's going to help a lot, right, going into the cut. I feel like whatever this gray coat is right here really helps with the slice. It doesn't really hold the blade back all that much. You guys rate it in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. How sharp is this guy? How much of an edge has it retained? Obviously 10 being the sharpest. Let me know in the comments. So there you have it, guys. That is the Benchmade Mini Bugout. Again, I'm still sort of calibrating, getting a feel for, you know, how much of a swing I have to give it in order to make sure I can close the blade. Because again, yeah, see, there you go. Starting to do it a little bit. I feel like it's just a matter of break-in period for it to drop shut the second I activate the access lock. So there you have it, right? Super, super lightweight. I'm not entirely sure on the price on this one. Obviously, I will be linking it down below. So by the time you are watching this video, I would have obviously edited the video. I would have tried to link to as many websites as possible that this guy may be available. So if you're considering picking up yourself one of these, you can check those affiliate links down there. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you. Now, this is just an unboxing and first impressions. I have to carry the knife. I'm going to try to gather as much feedback as I possibly can before sending the knife back, and I'll be dropping a comprehensive review here in the channel for you guys to check it out later on. So if you're not yet subscribed, this will be a great time to do so. That's the best way to stay up to date with all the new uploads happening here in the channel. Smash that like button if you haven't already. It really helps the video with the YouTube algorithm get pushed to a larger audience. And if you want to support the channel a step further, you can either become a Patreon, or you can support the channel right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. You'll get access to exclusive perks. That being said, guys, if you made it to the very end, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here until the very end. Again, check out the unboxing on the Vosteed Dachshund, the one that we used to open this knife or open this box. I'll put a video card for this one right here, or you can check out whatever the YouTube algorithm recommends right here next. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.